Hi, Nick from the Growth Agency here. So when you've set your settings for your form, to actually create a form, you head over to Marketing and scroll down to Forms. Now there's some really great templates in here that make it really easy to create your first form or embed them within a website. So if we click Create Form over here, we get a choice of an embedded form. Now that's a form on a web page, a standalone page. So if you haven't got a website or you haven't got any HubSpot landing pages, you can create a standalone page here with a form on it, which is great for surveys and things like that. A pop-up box here that will appear in the center of the page of your website or selected pages on your website. A drop-down banner here that drops in from the top, slide-in box from the left, and a slide-in box from the right. And you literally start creating the form. Click Next. Select a template, and again there's different types of templates here on the left hand side. If it's an ebook download, for example, or an event registration or a support ticket that you're looking to generate, newsletter sign up, or a contact form, select the template that you like to use. It almost doesn't matter because you can change them anyway and customize them in the next phase. So we'll select Contact Us and click Start. Now up here, it's very important that you name your form so you recognize it. And I always find it's a good idea to give it a name that's familiar to you, something like that. And here is where we get to select and add the fields that we want to occur in our form. Without getting into too much detail, there are lots. If you can't find them from existing HubSpot contact fields, and I've got 84 already that I can choose from, we can actually create new ones. So up the top here, we get the option to create new, and we've got single line text, number, single checkboxes, drop down, multi-line text, radio buttons, dates, file if you want them to submit a file when they're filling out the form, header, text, and images. So the forms themselves are quite flexible. And if you want to select one of these, you literally just select it. You give it a date. So this might be a start date as an example if we were doing an interview form. And we choose contact information here. Okay, that's already in use. So we give it a new name. Next, click Create, Show Forms, and you'll see at the bottom here that field has now been added. I'm going to trash that because I don't really want to save that right now. Up the top here we get an option to create an automatic email follow-up. So if somebody submits a form, we can define an email that we want to get sent to them automatically. So automatic response test. Here, for example, and that's the email footer, and we save that. So now every time somebody fills out this form and they submit it, they're automatically going to get a response. Now that can be great if you are building a PDF download form, for example, because you can attach the PDF to the response email and it gets automatically emailed to the person that's filled out the form, which is really handy. If we come across to options, do we want to display a thank you message, or if in the example of HubSpot, we can actually redirect them to a thank you page where they get the option to download, the information that they've signed up for. But just for now, we'll keep it simple. So we'll say thanks for submitting the form. We get the option to send notification emails here and set the contacts as marketing contacts. I quite like this one. Add a link to reset the form. So if they come back to the form sometime in the future, there's a link there that allows them to reset it if they've got data already part filled in there. Style and preview over here just shows you how it's going to look. Now, we like sharp flat buttons on our website, so I would choose that one here. There are some further style buttons down here which allow you to change fonts, colors, stuff like that, which is really good, and a test facility over here. Now, when you're ready to publish that form, you just click Update over here, click Publish, and you'll find we're then presented with either a code here, which is a link to that form, or if we want to embed this on our website on a particular page, they actually give us the JavaScript there for us to copy and paste into our web page. And it's as simple as that. And there you've created your first form.